rhyme for the culture.
Is there any sort of general advice you could give to aspiring writers?
Yeah, ask yourself one question. Do I really love it? Do I love to write? If there were a lot of circumstances that conspired to keep me from writing, would I still write because I love it? If you can say yes to that, you ought to write no matter what happens to what you write or what happens to you.
Check it out, yo, I paid this charge to make this art. It's like I've came this far to say this bar, despite skipping meals with an unfulfilled stomach and no budget. I can't front, I still love it, and never been the same since the day that I found her. Such an amazing encounter, I'm crazy about her. Writing to her daily for hours and giving my all. The only one who hears me out and lets me finish my thoughts. At least it's what I thought, and it's pissing me off, cause now I'm not even convinced that she's been listening at all. I'm over this, you're not a friend, you're an associate. Give me the beat but didn't care to hear the words I wrote to it. And knowing this made me devastated and spiteful, when writing every night's what you dedicated your life to. That's why my temper's been elevated since high school. Finding out your friends were threatened and never liked you, but whether win, lose, and always kept my pen moving. Showing improvement, doing what I've been doing. Yeah, and I stand by my statements. It's who I am, I've embraced it. Now that's settled, I'm calmer and less heckled. No longer the stressed devils, I'm on to the next level. To sum it up, if I could put it in a bar, if I didn't care what anyone thought, I would have been a star. As all these obstacles are squandering your art. Thought it was impossible and it was harder than I thought. But whatever that's in your heart that you desire, if you try, it's able to be acquired. You think I'm lying, I'm the proof in the flesh, and guarantee you can't predict what I'm gonna do with it next. All I can say to him's this: you don't know what reward is until you've taken a risk. Yeah, and that's the greatest of gifts. Took a leap of faith as it all came to fruition. It only makes you stronger if it doesn't kill you. Yeah, I used to love her and I still do, and learned the hard way, I think I needed to. Went the long way and took the scenic route, all for the love and desire to live free. Struggles of an aspiring MC. I've paid this charge to make this art. It's like I've came this far to say this bar, despite skipping meals with an unfulfilled stomach and no budget. I can't front, I still love it, and never been the same since the day that I found her. Such an amazing encounter, I'm crazy about her. Writing to her daily for hours and giving my all. The only one who hears me out and lets me finish my thoughts, or at least it's what I thought, and it's pissing me off. Now I'm not even convinced that she's been listening at all. It only makes you stronger if it doesn't kill you. Yeah, I used to love her and I still do, and learned the hard way, I think I needed to. Went the long way and took the scenic route, all for the love and desire to live free. Struggles of an aspiring MC.
This music business is dog eat dog, man. I wouldn't recommend nobody get into this shit. Like, sometimes I don't like it. Sometimes, I mean, to this day, sometimes I hate the music, and the hate is a strong word. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't have multiple hustles, man, and you solely dependent on the music, there goes your fucking movement. You know what I mean? And you might not come back from that shit.
Yeah. Hey yo, I just had this. I just lost this dope idea. Shit. Something like lost my thought. Damn. Yo, just another day of trying to make the pen job, but for whatever reason I ain't doing the best job. No calls, texts, or emails up in my inbox. Writer's block, you can almost hear a pin drop. I feel like I can never finish what I start, with the same beat on repeat while I'm sitting in the dark. Damn, these are truly the worst times, trying to write a rhyme, but I'm stuck on the first line. I'm throwing darts in the dark, spiritually from the heart, and left a mark with this art. Yo, yet I can hardly think, and am selective with what I spit when I'm carving a sink. So every bar's a tattoo, and once you got one, it'd be hard not to have two. But my inner critic's stuck in the way, and I'm very aware that it's rare I got nothing to say. Cause every day there's always something to express, but the day I just can't come up with nothing, I'm a mess. And that's why I feel hollow and won't speak, cause this writer block cloud's been following all week. So now I'm drawing a blank, even though I know I got plenty more in the tank. But nothing worthy of writing, so I'm in bed late in the afternoon, up early at night. And on most days I would've made up a whole rhyme, but now I'm shooting blank, steady wasting my own time. Impatient with no grind, terrified and scared to hit the stage when it's go time. Underdog, I'm deranged and exhausted, Something's off, thinking maybe I lost it. Or maybe someone laced the tree I was puffing, cause I couldn't even see and was way too eager to function. Yeah, in spite of your tears, what you're witnessing here is a writer's worst fear. The shit is making me nauseous, like somebody just flipped the creativity off switch. Feels like I gotta spell a curse to break. Shaking nervous, got me searching for a word to say. Like maybe I shouldn't be holding the mic, but then again I wouldn't even really know what it's like. So y'all are not gonna stop them. I mean, just look at all the different concepts I'm jotting. Yeah, so writer's block's not an option, cause to be honest, yo, I got the opposite problem. So y'all are not gonna stop them. I mean, just look at all the different concepts I'm jotting. Yeah, so writer's block's not an option, cause to be honest, yo, I've got the opposite problem. Yeah, I can't stop, yo.
I go with forgiving, you know, with what comes to me over the celestial wireless. Whenever it comes, you're lucky when you get it. I don't understand how a writer would ever get writer's block, so called. My problem is having too much.
Someone took the words from my song. They had the words removed from my song.
Yeah.
Next time I write a song,
Ain't gonna be no next time for you, man.
there ain't gonna be no words.
You're getting a word out of me. Yo, this ain't the gift of gab, it's the gift of rap. The prophetic MC, you never spit for cash. So when I get down on the track and spew on the record, I usually assume that it's a mutual effort. Check it, but if the beat ain't free, then treat me as civil. There's gotta be a way that we can maybe meet in the middle. Considering to the extent that my rhyme goes, when I'm the one in person spreading music at live shows. Plus you know I ain't got the budget for that, so why don't you help another brother out and cut me some slack. I can't front as a friend, I'm kinda pissed. Gotta pay for the session, not to mention the final mix. While I wrote it for free and it took days to complete it, plus all the extra money that it's gonna take to release it. But unfortunately that's the way that it's made. A 12-year slave that never got paid for my trade. And I wish I didn't have to MC so desperately, but it's so expensive with each beat sold separately. As I get upset, the more I recite. My whole life I can't afford to record what I write. Taking advantage cause they'll doubt I make a profit ever. So sorry fans, but my next album might be dropping never.
Someone took the
Or
words,
might be a cappella. Yeah.
they had the words removed from my song.
So you deleted all 10 tracks that we did last session?
I write a song, there ain't gonna
I feel
be
like I
no
wanna smack the
words.
shit out of you, bro. Yeah, yo, so I rock with Militant Marxman, cause he ain't charging. Every record's a joint effort that we put our heart in, which nowadays is few and farther between. Even people I used to work with started charging a fee. Damn, and maybe I've been getting bitter, but geez, go try to find me an iller MC to spit it for free, huh? I'm undervalued cause I'm lyrical as fuck, and wrote for 6 months for you to listen to it once. Go try to replicate the skills that I came with and get yourself a replacement to fill in these blanks with. Man, that's like playing Scrabble with no vowels. Y'all fucked up now and shackled your own style. Without the words, there's no melody for your head. That's like eating peanut butter and jelly without the bread. I'm just saying there's no me without my pen. The jot gems, like who's Eric B without Rakim. But it's whatever, man, I hope it was worth it. Next time around we'll see how much that I'll be charging for verses. Yet I agree you need the beat, it's enormous. I'm just saying that the MC is of an equal importance. So now I'm looking for a bank to rob, cause repping real hip-hop's been a thankless job.
Someone took the words from my song.
Damn.
They had the words removed from my song. The next time I write a song, there ain't gonna be no words. Let the music go on.
We really finna go there? Yeah, let's. Let's go there. Okay. So you ain't gotta be dope no more. All you gotta have is a lot of fucking Instagram made up ass followers. Just click the button. Right. It ain't about skills no more. It's about likes. It's about clicks. It's about followers now. Correct. And that's part of the main reason why I don't really fuck with it like I used to. Man, if you can listen to my song for under a penny,
yeah, you're devaluing it.
Yeah, you devaluing like that's some shit. But he spent $700,000 to make a fucking album.
Right.
All right, so fuck this game.
My job is to try to keep the people around here perfect, and most of them are. Of course, nobody's ever perfect.
What? did you say?
Yo, in order to prevail, you ought to plot a scheme. In baseball, I learned to fail more than I succeed, which taught me how to deal with problems when they would come up. I'm a monster and a lover filled with bottomless hunger. It's the quest I'm on to try to find unsolvable answers. The stress from trying to live up to impossible standards. Then that's when statics and the passion came together, and Sam started rapping as a reaction to the pressure. I'm the truth in the flesh, always spewing it best. So anything rumored is less, I'll refuse to accept. I'm a hip-hop purist MC at all costs, tweaking these bars until they're free of all flaws. My own worst critic, fussing over sucker shit, forgetting I once did it for the fun and for the love of it. To only cover up what hides beneath the surface. At times I wonder if it's worth it striving to be perfect.
Did you ever stop to think how good your game really is?
Yeah. After missing that last point?
That's just what I'm getting at. You're worrying too much about the game and you don't enjoy it.
But gee, Coach, I know I can do better.
Sure you can. But the point is you shouldn't let yourself get mad every time you miss a point. Even the world's champion can't make every point. You can't be perfect. You've got to learn to get more pleasure out of this game.
Yo, as long as I can say my message was heard, I'm content with every word. My intentions are pure. With so many suggestions, the jealousy is endless. So part of me feels defenseless. It's hard to deal with friendships. I've given up on treating peers with respect, cause I'm not able to live up to their idea of success. They see my wallet and lecture me with their logic. Potential for their pocket, the pressure to make a profit. But I'll hold the only protection to my legacy, and been too consistent for you to question my integrity. They told me spit that hardcore, keep the beats lethal, but I shouldn't have to speak evil just to please people. And all they hear about's what they would do if they were me. But it's plain to see you would have settled for complacency, or maybe they just want to see me do well. But either way, nobody's been harder on me than myself.
I do think you've been hard on him at times, Arthur.
Oh, but he doesn't hold the line the way he should. He has advantages I never had when I was a boy.
But let him do it his own way. You've got him feeling now he isn't as good as the next fella. That's why he hesitates to make friends.
You're demanding too much from him. Nobody can be perfect. Remember, he's a person in his own right.
Up with a long way to go, but it seems like I'm locked in hell. I stand alone and need nothing to lean in. Environment I can adapt when it gets worse. Going for self with a long way to go, but it seems like I'm locked in hell. I stand alone and need nothing to lean in. Environment I can adapt when it gets worse.
Since I was chosen to help, I exposed how I felt. Plus I ain't got nobody else, so I'm going for self. And I've been rhyming, but I got a long way to go still. But walk the wrong way and you could end up as roadkill. Wish I had a buck, a half a duster pack, an eighth. When you're feeling out of luck and out of touch and out of place, till I offered up some praise and was humbled by His grace. Cause a lot of things were great that have come from my mistakes. Cause I'm a student of the movement and street. It was influenced by the music as I groove to the beat. The goal was never to be the best but the truest MC. It was never encouraged of me, I just knew it was me. So I put another beat on as I speak to the track, with no one that I can lean on or to lean on me back. Cause that's the fabric from where static was sewn. Back on my own, so I guess I gotta go at it alone. Cause I'm going for self.
With a long way to go,
yeah.
But it seems like I'm locked in hell.
In hell.
I stand alone and need nothing to lean in. Environment I can adapt when it gets worse.
I can adapt.
Self with a long way to go,
going for self.
But it seems like I'm locked in hell.
In hell.
I stand alone and need nothing to lean in. Environment I can adapt when it
Yo,
gets worse.
what I want is my passion to have a marriage with wealth. A lot of times I've been so broke but too embarrassed to tell. But above all other blessings, what I cherish is health, and can help anyone else till I take care of myself. Yo, it's much easier to excel when you're prospering. Back then there was no pressure when to fail was an option. And not the line of that for you, I fell in your top 10. But life is hard and it feels like it's hell that I'm locked in. When off rails after lost sales, when it all fails. With dark tales full of park trails and cigar smells. This brand's my own, believe it's something in each poem. That's why I stand alone and need nothing to lean on. Cause I can seem to find a match for me to stay. And it's too sad to even say, but it had to be this way. But now I'm fine, I feel revived and I'm back. And ecstatic in any environment I can adapt. Cause I'm
with a long way to go,
yeah.
But it seems like I'm locked in
Marxman, you killing me.
I stand alone and need nothing to lean in. Environment I can adapt when it gets worse.
I can adapt.
Self with a long way to go,
going for self.
But it seems like I'm locked in hell. I stand alone and need
as I flow to the rhythm, I just hope that you listen to my ambition as I carry on this golden tradition. Cause it was my own decision to go on this mission. So all that love that we've been given, and we shows unconditioned. As I spark up some ism and converse with my homies. Cause most of these fair weather friends curse or condone me, who have their own opinion and an urge to control me. So when I go to work, I do my verse by my lonely. Cause I do care about the seeds that I've grown. So I should establish and clarify the needs that I've shown. Cause I was terrified of being alone, but would take advantage whenever I would be in the zone. Plus the more that my heart is broken, the faster I've been growing. And I'm anxious to blow up, but gotta master my emotion. Through patience it'll come, that's why I captured every moment. It ain't just where you're from, it's where you're at and where you're going. And I'm
going for self with a long way to go. Yeah. But it seems like I'm locked in hell.
In hell.
Stand alone and need nothing to lean. And
No.
find me, I can adapt when it gets worse.
I can adapt.
Self with a long way to go. But it seems like I'm locked in hell.
In hell.
Stand alone and need nothing to lean. And find me, I can adapt when it gets worse.
Most valuable lesson that I've learned is that it's music business. If you're well versed in music but you don't understand the business, somebody's going to make your money. And both of them you must be well versed in, understand, or else they're going to take advantage of you.
It's like I'm having flashbacks as I'm vibing to the tracks. Now every second that goes by reminds me of the past. We all do, but only some are willing to speak up, to preach peace, but now you're caught in some deep stuff. Man, I seen the same car at the same spot, the same broad at the same bar with the same shot. In a world full of cycles and sheep, global leaders get impeached, then the cycle repeats. Producing citizens who brag about the wallet and live like their life's over now that they're out of college. Cause everybody's chasing dough, doing their thing. I'm like the only one I know who's still pursuing his dream. It's a test of faith on this quest to fate. I don't repeat faults, so I don't regret mistakes. The fanfares would inspire me to care, but as soon as I step off the stage, it's like I'm not even there. For so long, I've been living incomplete, adored by my peers with the gift of an MC. They love the way it sounds to the rhythm of the street. They don't listen when I speak till I spit it to a beat. For so long, I've been living incomplete, ignored by my peers with the wisdom that I keep. They love the way it sounds to the rhythm of the street. They don't listen when I speak till I spit it to a beat. Cause as an MC, lyrically, I receive spiritually. Know that I've achieved wizardry, I'm perceived differently. Believe in mysteries the more that I learn. Now there's another whack rapper every corner I turn with no moral concern. Now they're wondering how come there's more views on the interview than the album. Following fast, turning music into fashion. Consume you by distractions from human interactions. I buy albums cause the physicals last long, but now you can find me on any digital platform to reach my listeners and teach resistance. Unleash the victims and then release the prisoners. I agree with my opinions when I say them on the record, but if I said it in conversation they get offended. Maybe it's why I had to write so many songs, cause this the only way I can let them know what's going on. For so long I've been living incomplete, adored by my peers with the gift of an MC. They love the way it sounds to the rhythm of the street. They don't listen when I speak till I spit it to a beat. For so long I've been living incomplete, ignored by my peers with the wisdom that I keep. They love the way it sounds to the rhythm of the street, but don't listen when I speak till I spit it to a beat.
To a writer, he's got something that he's battling against the great wall of darkness with, something that other people don't have. I mean, he's got something that will, with very great luck, will stand up and speak for him for many untold years. It might, probably it won't. Probably it'll be forgotten as fast as he is, or faster. But it might not. You can't tell.
Marxman, you crazy. Hey, yo, this one's just for me, man. Yeah. Hey, Marxman said he didn't even like this beat. Time's out. Hey, yo, yeah, watch what I'ma do with it. Hey, yo, I needed this one, yo. Check it. Yeah, yo, I got a negative amount of bucks in my account and 10 albums, I don't know when the fuck are coming out. Cause I need to make a little cash, I'm broke, but got sold to compensate for my lack of dough. Yo, so here we go, my only care is this pen. So inspired nowadays, I don't know where to begin. Cause it's out of my control, it comes and it goes. So I inhale smoke, I turn a blunt to a roach, till I can't tell the difference between seconds and minutes. A couple more clock ticks until this record is finished. Then review what I write and spew until the song's tight. With the booth and the mic, man, I can do this all night. Nah, it's on and popping when I'm jotting the verse. Becoming popular with profit are just not my concerns. So I can rock a full set without dropping a curse. So at times I'm even spotted rocking rhymes in the church, inebriated off the grace from above. So when you see me nowadays, I ain't the same as I was. I'm like a different car by the same mechanic. Blessed mics, I never took a single stage for granted. But sometimes I hit the paper with the rhyme when I getting faded off the line when I feeding the marijuana high when I so I can spit what I wrote and feel something. Clear the phlegm from my throat and keep bustin'. Light up the tro and take a toke, cause I'm still puffin'. A little marijuana smoke never killed nothing. Matter of fact, put your lighters in the sky if you're feeling the vibe. Real writers never die. At one time, for the beautiful most high. Steadily on my job, real writers never die. But sometimes I hit the paper with the rhyme when I getting faded off the line when I feeding the marijuana high when I Ayo, it's SC Static from the block. You claim to be MC's a but you're not. So I rock for the props and blunt puff the pot. Unpunched all the clocks, then bum rush the spot. What you know about taking solo trips to the city? Ripping open mic nights with no dough on your grizzly. In the same sweatpants, yeah, dressing mad bummy. Returning recycling bottles for some gas money. Now that's funny, but painfully true. In order to get by's what I gotta shamelessly do. So no one can buy you a present and my riding expensive. But what I can do is give my undivided attention. Check it, from Man Wise, Orange County out to Cali's. I represent my home in Hudson Valley, not the alley. So I ain't rapping with you half-assed jabronies. I'm unmasked to rap like my dad's raviolis. These ain't for you if you're reluctant to listen. Ain't demanding your respect, I get enough cause it's given. Driving hands-free and steering the wheel with my knee, while simultaneously rolling up a dub of some tree. Singing, sometimes I hit the paper with the rhyme when I getting faded off the line when I feeding the marijuana high when I so I can spit what I wrote and feel something. Clear the phlegm from my throat and keep bustin'. Light up the dro and take a toke, cause I'm still puffin'. A little marijuana smoke never killed nothing. Matter of fact, put your lighters in the sky if you're feeling the vibe. Real writers never die. At one time, for the beautiful most high. Steadily on my job, real writers never die. But sometimes but sometimes yeah, the marksman. It's like that. MC. As a performer after shows when I rapped on sets, more times than not, Static's always passed on sex. But I caught a vibe from a hottie looking mad fresh, spotted in a black dress, watching from the back left. And I can usually tell in advance, some are real fans, others wanna get in your pants. But with this girl I had to really think as I wonder. Can tell if she wants my YouTube link or my number. They either see me as single or as a songwriter, so they either trying to mingle or pull an all-nighter. And that's a trap that I should avoid then, cause the guy standing next to her is probably your boyfriend. With that being said, I should probably go, unless you wanna accidentally come follow me home. We both laughed cause it could have been perfect, but potential future repercussions wouldn't be worth it. One flow, good to go, after the show, but I won't. One flow, good to go, after the show, just so you know. One flow, good to go, after the show, but I won't. One flow, good to go, after the show, just so you know. Yo, take it from me, cause homie, I'm not lying. But women just flock to me now that I stopped trying. They show love and are impressed and all, but I can always tell what their real intentions are. They see the person who's written these rhymes and words in. They'll see the countless hours spent behind the curtain. So it's really up to me to be the bigger man, cause some of these women are married and genuinely fans. I'm here to teach a lesson when it's all said and done, cause there's a deep connection that I've seen in everyone. And you can laugh at that and call me a gay lord, but keep in mind I'm turning down girls you would pay for. Plus I seem to attract a certain kind of depth, usually someone in mourning or hurting from a death, and respected what I said, so my work is never done. God comes first, still searching for the one. One flow, good to go after the show, but I won't. One flow, good to go after the show, just so you know. One flow, good to go after the show, that's what she wants. One flow, good to go after the show, but I won't.
You know, I'm not really quite sure what it is, you know what I mean? And so I don't know if people can just hear that or see that, or maybe I am writing these songs that like women can actually relate to.
Place that I came from, the mic check, maybe put a few to the test, cause every day's a different mood with something new to express. So static's never bored when I'm lighting the pit. For 4 hours to record, now I'm writing the 5th. Like I'm already planning for after it's over. Guess I'm overcompensating for my lack of exposure. It's a release till at least I'm on my right mind to write at nighttime. Each rhyme is a lifeline. I take my time with a song like a take home, to meditate with the wordplay in my safe zone. The space where I keep my stash in an ashtray, my favorite place to escape after a bad day. Away from this world's merciless taboo, cause I don't got a crew or a girl they go back to. So it's yeah. So it's without a mic to grab, then I had all the rhymes I had. Without a mic to grab, then I had all the rhymes I had. What we're gonna do right here is go back. Yo, so it's back to the lab as the main resort, just picking up where I left off the day before. As I recall that I used to hate being alone, till I learned it's the only way to get me up in the zone. Cause I ain't never been no casual rap dude. Record, rip a show and then the lab I'll go back to. From friends' guest rooms to neighbors' basements, it's the same formula, just the location changes. The reason I rhyme was never for yes men, and had such a hard time getting attention. At first it was never the microphone to a fiend for, cause that would mean that I would have to speak and be seen more. But for any person with their mind blocked, I hope you got your own version of what I got. Yet I'll admit I do it selfishly, and plus I ain't really got nowhere else to be. So it's yeah. So it's without a mic to grab, then I had all the rhymes I had. Without a mic to grab, then I had all the rhymes I had. What we're gonna do right here is go back. Back at it. No doubt, man, I'm just playing catch up. The mad songs to record. Keep it moving. Check it out, man. Yo, it's like my whole life I've had this dream that I've dreamt, and every day that I'm awake I believe in it less. Cause no matter how much effort it won't seem to progress, and what I consider fulfillment's not seen as success. But I love hip-hop with every beat in my chest, so when I'm speaking to a track I like to reach for my depths, cause it's therapeutic for me to release my regrets. But then again, this music has been the reason I'm stressed. Damn, this shit sucks, I wasn't prepared for such, and I can't give up because I care too much. It used to make me happy, now I'm feeling lonely and blue. It makes me question things that I already know to be true. Damn, I wanna quit, but I'm not sure of how to choose. I guess the hardest part of life is learning how to lose. A grief or a defeat that needed to be freed. I no longer see it as a dream, I see it as my being. Yeah.
But you've been afraid that it would not come true.
I had this dream, man, since the first time I heard it. Just grab me, man. EPMD. My first love.
Just what you've been.
Yo, I think I've given up on the idea of making it, and the idea of me being in a relationship. Shit, I don't even know what to make of it. I guess that I must lack the things it takes to make it fit. It makes me sick, like all this time I just wasted it. It makes me angry and impatient, and I may just quit. Even though this rap thing is like my favorite shit. It may be time for me to take a break and take a trip. Like I'm digging my own grave with every page I flip. As major record labels wanna change the way I spit. It's not that I'm not good enough and I can make a hit. It's cause I love hip-hop too much for me to fake a script. So now I'm at the crossroads thinking this is it. It didn't go the way I planned, but I wished it did. I guess my dreams are too big as a wishful kid. Now I can finally retire from this blissful bid. Damn.
But you've been afraid.
I know it's not cause I'm not good enough, you know, it's just I just doubt that the fan base and the people even want to hear something like this these days, you know? Shit is so watered down, man. And I can't fake it.
If somebody told me that I had to crawl down gutters and the sewers the rest of my life in order to be able to write, I would do it. If you have that strong a conviction, or even some variation of that feeling, then that would be the advice. To encourage that in yourself if you have it. If you don't have it, you shouldn't try it, because the frustrations are too great.
Marxman. It's like this. Check it out. Yo, where to begin? Shit. Check it. Yo, since about the age of 7 I could hold mics, experiment with different methods till the flow's nice. No girlfriend, one ex, and no wife, and pretty much have been single my whole life. And I would love to change that if you ask me, but the weed and rap beast would have to take a back seat. I'm just trying to find the right challenge, pick my battles wisely, cause life's about balance. On one hand, my grandma Dukes is getting old, and pretty soon she's gonna have to move into a home, cause it's a slow death the way dementia kills. If we decide to move her out and be against her will. On the other hand, my mother's got AFib from worrying about the kids growing up the way they did. So now I'm chilling with my parents when I have time, cause my dad's 3 years older than when his dad died. Damn, but I'm not even trying to plan for it. But thinking of it, I don't think my mom can handle it. My uncle's got 3 kidneys, only 1 works. My aunt's got 1 left cause she gave up hers. My friend's mom got cancer in her breast now. All these health scares really got me stressed out. I can't relate to the people of my own tradition. My whole existence like I only been into older women. I want love, but I'm stuck with one nice. The last nice guy with a luckless love life. So instead of thinking about it, I'ma channel it and add another classic bang into the manuscript. My sisters are both married and settled in, devoted queens to a new life with better men. So on the upside, I'm about to be an uncle soon. My guest firstborn will be the month of June. And who me? Yeah, I'm lonely as a soldier, focused on the flow, but I'm only getting older. Never been the type to try to make a hit record. I could only be accountable for this second, which I revere as a favor to fans, because fear is the greatest motivator of man. So precise that it's like a knife penning out my blood. So I write like my life depends on it, cause it does. Cause most people think I'm lonely when I smoke, but truthfully I love it, it's my only way to cope. Cause I've been having a shitty old day, as my ex would say, I'm feeling pretty okay. I ain't complaining, I ain't fishing for blues, I'm just saying we've been put in a position to lose. Cause I've been having a shitty old day, as my ex would say, I'm feeling pretty okay. I feel different, but it's just another day, going through the motions and accustomed to the ways that most fellowships got ended by betray. I'm just trying to be me, keep some friends along the way, but some friends I had to sever at the hand, cause the way I live is something they can never understand. Fully invested in everything I do, so I'm sorry, but that leaves no room for you, yo. Cause to me it ain't wishing it's a requirement, when you're desperate thanking your parents for retirement. So when I rhyme, you hear intention in my voice. Plus I'm unsigned, but my independence ain't a choice. But I've been chosen, you could read it in my palms, or find it in the Bible, you can see it in the Psalms. Loyal to a fall, so my feet'll never fall. And was raised by a dad who never cheated on my moms. My biggest doubters are the ones who now believe in me. My old fans can give a shit about my new release, cause it ain't hardcore telling me I'm off pitch. I'm heartbroken, don't remember when it all switched. Regardless, I'll continue to spit as you can see. My old producer's still been hitting me with newer beats. He's the marksman into his beat machine. I'm grateful and can't express how much it means to me, cause those that know God and turn to him in penitence will find satisfaction in his remembrance. So when I glow, I get permission to shine. Plus I would never write a rhyme that wastes my listeners' time. People dying in the street cause they can't eat, often trying to explain what you can't teach. That's like trying to draw something that you can't see, often trying to be someone that you can't be. Cause most people think I'm lonely when I smoke, but truthfully I love it, it's my only way to cope. Cause I've been having a shitty old day, as my ex would say, I'm feeling pretty okay. I ain't complaining, I ain't fishing for blues, I'm just saying we've been put in a position to lose. Cause I've been having a shitty old day, as my ex would say, I'm feeling pretty okay. Yeah. It's like that, y'all.
Forget about that for a while, man. Just dream with me. Tonight, I'ma kick back and just enjoy this view. You need to relax more, man.
When the time is right, I will. You know I don't take my work too seriously.
Yo, once I complete the verse, I speak the words till each occurs. Without a reason first, at least just for releasing nerves. But not embracing that I'm white will make it even worse. Put in work until they respect me as an MC like Surge. That's why I keep it pure to reassure for he and her that they can see the word, defeat the urge and beat the curse. If that don't work, then take a hit from this joint. Cause if life you didn't enjoy, then you're missing the point. Wisdom is joined with ism as I blaze on my grass. Relay your raps trying to escape from the day I just had, and zoned by mistake on the quote that I wrote for the page. It's almost too late for me now as far as going on dates. Rolling the bass religiously before I put this mic to rest. That's why I try I'm writing next, it's like it's life or death. While puffin' ism till I'm stoned and bars get written best. I'm just a victim of my own artistic discontent. So if you see me take a verse too seriously, it's cause there's something that I'm trying to work through spiritually. So unless I get the finish as I write this poem, you can probably bet that I'm gonna spend this night alone. And if I do happen to finish up the same painting, keep in mind that only satisfies today's craving. With too much passion at hand to not reveal it, I'm kinda crazy and understand that Sam's a lot to deal with. Cause I'll have rolling up to smoke a ton and flow the drums, and never opened up to go for love but hope it comes. So now I've been figuring how to balance both at once. But you would think by how I'm living that I've chosen blunts. Cause I'll have rolling up to smoke a ton and flow the drums, and never opened up to go for love but hope it comes. So I'ma write another rhyme and light another joint. It's cool, but if you're losing love for it, then what's the point? Plus it'll probably leave my lungs destroyed for all those years of packing weed into this loveless void. Yet I'll admit it's still fulfilling and fun, spilling lyrics with feeling into inner healing is done. Yet I would still do this even if I didn't get paid. Matter of fact, I never have and still deliver the same. So when I pass away, this is what I'll have to display. I'll be crafting, getting blazed till the last of my days. And I realize that this may be meaningless to you, but there's a feeling in the mood that I reveal with every tune. What you're dealing with is truth, like you're steering off of shrooms through the ceiling to the moon like a helium balloon. Press repeat and then resume as I continue to do. Not only writing songs but edit my own videos too. This kid is the truth, it's evident I'm blessed with a presence. Yeah, I want success, but not if lovers have to be exes. Because I'll have rolling up to smoke a ton and flow the drums, and never opened up to go for love but hope it comes. So now I've been figuring how to balance both at once. But you would think by how I'm living that I've chosen blunts. Cause I'll have rolling up to smoke a ton and flow the drums, and never opened up to go for love but hope it comes. So I'ma write another rhyme and light another joint. It's cool, but if you're losing love for it, then what's the point? I mean, I guess you get some good songs out of it. Alright, I know I'm late. Just give me like a little more time. I know I'm messing up. I'll figure it out. Yo, I swear when I say I'll get a job right now. that's what you want.
If you want me to, I swear.
But yo, check it, honest to God, I promise I'll get a job if it's what it takes for me to be with you by your side. I give up my day's funds just to pay for your sons. I would work for 8 months just to take you to lunch, cause to me that'd be the most meaningful reason to spend. I would even work the weekend and see you again, cause we all got our own life to live. I would work a night shift for my wife and kids, shit. But who am I really kidding for funk's sakes? Only matter of time before I'm writing on lunch breaks. No matter how much I pretend it's okay, I'll probably never settle or have the intention to stay. For this type of lifestyle I was not designed, trying to juggle rhyming live with a 9 to 5 part-time when I vibe in the booth refocus. Gave it 2 weeks, then gave it my 2 weeks notice. But I swear when I say yeah, if that's what you want, I swear I'll do it.
I swear.
Just like
I'll get a job right now.
maybe give me like a week or something.
If you want me to,
Week and a half. Yeah.
See, for years I've been rhyming, now I'm finding it funny. Investing all of my time, but not a dime of my money. Cause to me it's more than rap, it's therapeutic to me. One of the only Fordham grads who never used a degree. Cause I'm an MC, so to me music is first. Looking stupid when they ask me what I'm doing for work, which in turn makes me feel cynical and depressed. Thinking I should get a job and be miserable with the rest. A pain in the neck and a waste of well breath. I'll gain their respect if I embrace myself less. I understand there's maturity and security, but I gotta be honest, I don't understand the urgency. Like it's some kind of crucial life or death emergency. So I'll be working overtime to lessen your concern for me. But first just let me finish these couple of verses up. And if it doesn't work, there ain't no need to worry, cause
I'll get a job right now.
yo, I swear,
If you want me to,
I'll do it.
I swear.
I just need like,
I'll get a job right now.
maybe like another part-time or something.
If you want me to, I swear.
It's like a side hustle, you know? Start flipping shit. Do something. I was doing feature verses, but I'm not trying to hop in the whack shit, you know? Man, I might have to get another side job or something, figure this out. Just trying to keep it real, you know?
Small minds discuss other people. Gossip.
Nothing like the faces of the people that you knew. Smiling, frowning, crying, laughing, talking about you. Nothing like the faces of the people that you knew. Smiling, frowning, crying, laughing, talking about you.
Yeah, yo, I never thought that I would have enemies in this life till I dedicated myself as an MC on this mic. Guess it comes with the territory when publicly spitting. Talk is cheap so everybody can afford an opinion. But I'm an artist and I come from within. I guess there's something about me that must get under your skin. Why is it that the words I've written always get on your nerves? And what is it I have that you think I didn't deserve? I'm just a human like you in the same shoes that chose to obey the game's rules and to pay dues. There's no excuse for the doubt that you think. Two-faced as the truth's coming out when you drink. Kept friends close without knowing my enemies were closer. My fault for trusting you further than I could throw you. Watching you allow in your circle of pals. Cause there's a fine line between a sly smirk and a smile.
Nothing like the faces of the people that you knew. Smiling, frowning, crying, laughing, talking about you.
What, you didn't think I hear, man?
Nothing like the faces of the people that you knew. Smiling, frowning, crying, laughing, talking about you.
Yo, so here we go, different day, same witty flow, same kid that's been hating on a video. Cause overall I met with honest respect, but yet there's always that one person who's just not as impressed. So he makes it known, sending me anonymous threats, assassinate my character to make my confidence less. Through pompous attempts, he comments obsessed, but you can come and see me live, dog, I'm calm in the flesh. Delusional thinking you won this fight, cause now in every track you went and added one dislike. But you can never penetrate the skin of a rebel. Trying to put my faith in question, I'm convinced you're the devil. And it's sad to see animosity showing, cause the harsh reality is that I probably know him. From all the personal attacks and resentment, but I can sense it, we probably once had a friendship.
Nothing like the faces of the people that you knew. Smiling, frowning, crying, laughing, talking about you. Nothing like the faces of the people that you knew. Smiling, frowning,
is something you do, hip hop is something you live. We gonna live this now. It's not just about rapping. How do you live as a person doing this? So we split off. Some people went to the corporate and just wanted to make records and make money and do their thing and escape poverty. Nothing wrong with that. Others of us stayed with the culture.
Right.
Said, look, we want enlightenment. Hip hop can bring enlightenment so we can be free people through this.
What good are the lyrics if they can't soothe you?
Know what I mean?
If they can't ease a troubled mind.
Talking about hip hop.
What good is the beat if it can't move you?
Yeah. It sounds of this funky sound.
Would be a waste of time.
Yo, cause I'm not only a participant but student of the subject. So I'm not interested if it's been proven unproductive. Just look at all I've been able to pull without a budget. Plus not to mention all the endless bullshit I put up with. So if success I don't achieve for my dream's sake, I still have plenty reason to believe and to keep faith. Regardless if I'm missing or I'm meeting release dates. If you didn't listen then it would be a complete waste. But fortunately the more that I struggle, all that torture only forces me to pour in a double. And I don't have the money yet, but thank God for my fans. Cause unlike my friends I can't count them all on my hands. And just doing it for me isn't enough. Well it was until I discovered my listeners' love. As they tell me it's important and I felt you were right. So every rhyme that I design is meant to help you in life.
What good are the lyrics if they can't soothe you?
Know what I mean?
If they can't ease a troubled mind.
Talking about hip hop.
What good is the beat if it can't move you?
Get sounds of this funky sound.
Yeah.
Be a waste of time.
Yo, cause otherwise all this time will not be justified. And must confide that most these rhymes are written drunk and high, but never prone to decrease in my whole skill. Cause that'd be like me writing to a beat that I don't feel. Reaching for a deal that's as cheap as any thrill, or seeking for appeal if the reason isn't real. A soulless mannequin because you're living spiritless, but couldn't handle what you wish if you were given it. So what good are a lyricist's words if in turn the verses don't increase the listener's worth? It wouldn't be complete until they understood what you speak. Like what good is a beat you wouldn't wanna put on repeat? And stood to your feet and lifted up your tush from the seat. You're so smooth too that it could probably put you to sleep. That's why I'm slept on, which provided me with pressure and can argue is the reason that I've gotten even better. Yeah.
What are the lyrics if they can't soothe you?
Know what I mean?
If they can't ease a troubled mind.
Trying to ease your mind, man.
Talking about hip hop.
What good is the beat if it can't move you?
Get sounds of this funky sound.
It would be a waste of time.
Well, first of all, he is profoundly original-minded. He is original-minded. It's not, there's no fakery about it. He also has an ear, which is as unique as his vision of things is. Hart Crane is a very original poet, but he arrives at his originality by theory. Thomas arrives at his through the viscera, and because he's actually like that. He sees things in a way that's unique to him.
But now those empty whiskey bottles within my mind forevermore. And in the silence I hear crying.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember.
Yo. Yo, for so long I thought I needed their counsel. Selling myself short, feeling indecent and doubtful. My parents always told me never speak with a mouthful. If you can't change them, then change the people around you. I never rap because I needed attention. I don't need to walk around with a crew full of yes men. Don't need henchmen to applaud your acceptance. And Lord knows I don't need more forced friendships. I don't need your insecurities or stubborn fears. And I don't need people who only tell me what I wanna hear. Keeping it moving so these problems won't be reoccurring. Seeking approval cause I thought I needed reassurance. But I've been fortunate and blessed with help, and never needed your permission to express myself. Some people's levels of perception are so low that they can only show respect to people they don't know. Others root for you as long as they can come and visit, but don't want you on the train unless you got an extra ticket. Repeatedly defeated by these clever deviants, so keep it cause it's easy to see that I never needed it.
But now those empty whiskey bottles within my mind forevermore.
I never needed it.
And in the silence I hear crying. Yes, I remember.
Yeah, so it's back to where I started, hidden deep in my roots. Always been a solo artist, never needed a group, never needed alcohol, never needed your dope. What good is drug abuse when you just trying to speak from the soul? I never needed a bong like I needed my mom, and I never believed in God till I heeded the Quran. I never needed your intake of your help. All I ever needed was a little faith in myself. Never doubted and proceeded with a pen and pad to realize I never needed what I didn't have. And through the grief I never needed a girlfriend, even though at times I know it feels like the world ends. I never needed medication for night chills, I never needed pills to experience life's thrills. I'm done complaining and revolving the trap door. You gave me everything, there's nothing more I could ask for. Ironically, that's why we celebrate birthdays, to try to remind us of why we're here in the first place. Cause you can bring that load of baggage on the road, so that means that all those old and healthy habits gotta go.
But now those empty whiskey bottles within my mind forevermore.
There's no more use for that.
And in the silence
all those bad habits that you've gotten accustomed to, man, you're rid of them.
The drug and alcohol thing, it seems to me, comes down to this. Drugs and these things are wonderful. They're wonderful when you try them first. They're not around for all these millennia for no reason. First time, mostly pleasure, very little pain. Maybe a hangover. And as you increase and keep using whatever it is, the pleasure part decreases and the pain part, the price you pay, increases until the balance is completely the other way and it's almost all pain and there's hardly any pleasure.
Started from a Facebook event that I saw was reposted on the page of a friend. I never clicked on it though, or ever thought of it then, until I went on Instagram and then I saw it again. It read ultramagnetic MCs in bold letters with a man underneath it in a Gucci coat leather. So I figured if I went I'd get the chance to meet some legends out 168 Delancey Street. So I looked to see what time it was happening, a music lounge on the Lower East Side of Manhattan. So I went the next week to the Delancey with a couple blunts rolled with my man P, as we anxiously invite more stares, cause we're pretty blatantly the only white boys there. But there was no need to see him as a threat, cause by everyone we were greeted and treated with respect, especially by that one man on the fly, which meant a lot to me and saw him as a man to admire. Then he turned and introduced me to who his homie was, and as I turned to shake his hand to see his Tony touch, which caught me off guard cause I was kinda starstruck. So we went back to the car to grab a cigar Dutch. Then the guy on the flyer asked where we were headed. I said to smoke a blunt, but we'd be back in a second. He laughed and said that you don't need to go to smoke pot or worry about cops, cause I run the whole block. So I sparked it right there on the spot, then passed it to the man on the flyer while it was hot. He took a deep pull and told me his name and explained how his history runs deep in this game. Affiliated with ultramagnetic MCs, Cool Keith, Easy Mo B, and Immortal Technique. Poison Pen, Smooth the Hustler, and Lil Fame, plus anybody else in the game you could name insane. So I said that I was cut from the same cloth he was cut from, and all the spit in his flames. So I asked him for a feature and I threw him the beat, cause we both agreed that he was gonna do it for cheap. And not only that, but he'd get skanks on it for free. Never paid a front, then he could even get Cool Keith. Jeez, thinking this could be my ticket to fame. I hit the money gram the next day so we could get paid. He got the money, then he gave me a call. Said he's going to the studio today to record, and he got my verse ready to go, and so the skanks too. Just send the dough for Cool Keith and we're cool. So I said I just did 400 up front. Then he said, yeah, but what about the studio, son? It costs about 160 for him there in the flesh. So just send me what you can and I'll take care of the rest. So I sent $60 to him soon as I could. Then he told me that the money went through it were good. As I waited a week, but the track wasn't sent, with this underlying suspicion in the back of my head. So I gave him a call and asked him what's up. He said he's away, but he'd be back at the end of the month. But he'd get Cool Keith's verse up on the song for later, cause right now he's on tour with Dan the Automator. I said, damn, no doubt this shit is dope, but there's one last thing I must ask before I go. It's about this funny feeling I had when you agreed to do the track without hearing me rap. And then after I sent, I noticed and checked and got a notification you hadn't opened it yet. So then he listened to the track that I wrote. They called me back like, damn bro, shit is actually dope. saying to himself, kid is kinda nice. I can't even front, yo, I had to listen to it twice. If you could rhyme like that, I'll find you a spot then. Who knows, I may even have to show this to rock him. Like no way, I'd be honored to have my disc played, thinking that it just finally caught my big break. If you could only see the smirk on my face, like all these mixtapes and missed dates were in a waste, basically saying to me I'm already signed. So in my mind, I feel like the world's already mine. He spoke to me as I stayed on the line with the self-made multi-king of NY. He told me how from off the block he survived through hip-hop, and now he knew Pac when he was alive. And spoke for another 2 hours on the phone line about my future and him giving me a cosign. Thinking to myself, I can't believe he chose mine. Sent him all my music links and the whole nine. Cause if you follow him online, then you're able to see the picture of me saying that I'm down with his label. I can't believe it, shit, I actually did it. Found a way into this game, though I could rap for a living. Thinking, damn, this is too good to be true. As I said my prayers, I'm doing another kiss to the moon. Went to bed late and woke up before my alarm to a text saying, cool, Keith can get on the song. I was too upset to even respond, like everything I placed my trust in and believed in is gone. I guess through his old school affiliation, he took advantage of me and the situation. Never sent the money like I thought that he would. Made some dough off me and got away with all that he could. Even when I caught him in the middle of a lie, he still denied and never simply apologized. I can't even fathom this lunacy behavior, cause he's still acting like he's doing me a favor. I never budged once, damn it really got me. And through his Instagram account he even blocked me. I wish I never met the man on the flyer, cause as it turns out that low life man was a liar. You gotta be careful of who you send your money to, cause I'm not the only person that he has done this to. And maybe that's the reason why he felt so comfortable, cause from the jump robbing me was the presumptual. Respect is given, never earned. Be smarter, you'll get burned. Another lesson learned.
The music scene has got me down, 'cause I don't want to be a clown. The music scene has got me down, 'cause I don't want to be a clown.
Yo, ayo, these stars new in effect are far too incorrect with cartoon intellect. With all due disrespect, these songs are quick hits and gone in the wind. So as far as lyrics, I don't even wanna fit in. Yo, cause that's a recipe for bitter disaster. So I ain't even technically considered a rapper. Blatantly intolerable and consciously unbearable, cause honestly it's terrible and not even comparable. So what I write, another night with the pen pressed, cause I saw where the head it wasn't right, so I went left. Just in order to hold on to my strong soul, almost to dedicate the whole life to the wrong role, and stand in the way of the greatest and best skill, to play all positions but choose to stay out in left field, including artists who were in it from the start of it. So I don't want a part of it if it ain't got no heart in it. Yeah. I do smoke tree though. You know what I'm saying? But yo,
the music scene has got me down.
I'm depressed.
'Cause I don't want to be a clown.
I ain't trying to be a clown.
The music scene has got me down. 'Cause I don't want to be a clown.
Yo, no matter image and regardless of status, I'll remain one of the illest and the hardest of rappers. Relaying thoughts of pain expression with the same intention, cause I would never change direction just to gain attention. Dyeing my hair and buying new gear to try to appear inspired and look fly in the mirror. I'm doubted by these towns, overcrowded by these clowns, lack of lyricism that's been overshadowed by these sounds. So most have grown bitter, given up and lost hope, turned into a bold quitter, dissing on the wrong boat. Is all these kids are either pitching drugs or on dope, but none of us believe a single riddle that your song spoke. I know cause I'm that dude in the booth, cause I'm the truth and I don't need a tattoo as the proof. I just do what it do, blessing every verse that I lay, and permanently penning every written word on the page. Yo, I do smoke weed though. Yeah, but seriously, yo,
the music scene has got me down.
Man, I ain't feeling this.
'Cause I don't want to be a clown.
I ain't trying to be like a joke, you know what I'm saying?
The music scene has got me down.
Where do I fit in? I can't do this.
'Cause I don't want to be a clown. The music scene has got me down.
A writer is someone, a poet is someone who spends his whole life standing out in thunderstorms, hoping to be struck by lightning. once, authentically struck, he's remembered a half a dozen times, and he's great.
Yeah. Back at it, baby. Marxman. Plow, plow, plow. Killing him. Mad informal on this one, you know what I'm saying? Check it out. Yo, I'm just here to bring magic to fans like Alakazam. I don't need an elaborate plan, cause static's the man. That's why the fads are the new, I'll be the last to pursue. And I don't need to act like a fool, cause I'm actually cool. So spewing factual truth, I'd be happy to do. But if you clown me in the past, I ain't rapping for you. Who laughed hard and kept dissing with a primitive cause. I'm the last artist spitting with original thoughts. I'ma keep expanding with my old organic approach. And I'ma speak it candid just to let you amateurs know. Then release an anthem or two to let my stamina grow. I don't need a manager, just someone to handle my dough. Yo, and put in front of new fans and new shows. But if you're asking me to conform, then the answer is no. Cause I'm my own, I'll be standing alone and handing them hope. The only thing we agree on is that I'm the man and I'm dope. Yo, I've made moves that I later regret. I've paid dues, and all I gotta do is pay off my debts. Yes, and gain fans that are based on respect, which is great, but in the end doesn't equate to a check. You're still the fads of the new, I'll be the last to pursue. And I don't need to act like a fool, cause I'm actually cool. I'm just here to bring magic to fans like Alakazam. And don't need an elaborate plan, cause static's the man. Yo, but I ain't saying I get ladies with ease. I'm just saying check out the flavor in my cadence of speech. Besides, never again will I be breaking my knees for a flaky, shady lady. You won't say thank you, but please. Was messing up my weed. I'm passionate, that's why I'm adamant. So leave marijuana out of it, cause I'm an advocate. Dope, speed, and coke will only lead to decay. So don't believe what they say and smoke weed every day. Ayy, but yo, that alcohol ain't gonna help you. It's gonna be your downfall, I tried to tell you. But you don't wanna receive fees and penalties. Cause with police like these, who needs enemies? It's like a label introducing itself to a newer artist, offering an illusion of help, including your wealth, surrounding you with all these friends, and sign a bad contract off a false pretense. Yo, that's why I'm mumbling from under my breath, cause I'm always skeptical that it's gonna come with a catch. Cause whenever something seems too good to be true, it usually is. Whoopie diddly doodly doo. As my trust lessens with every payment that gets delayed. At this point, I'm basically waiting to get betrayed. Plus, was never one to get rich off cloud. I know my worth, and I've been getting all ripped off out. Yo, I've made moves that I later regret. I paid dues, all I gotta do is pay off my debts. Yes, and gain fans that are based on respect, which is great, but in the end doesn't equate to a check. You're still the fads of the new, I'll be the last to pursue. And I don't need to act like a fool, cause I'm actually cool. I'm just here to bring magic to fans like Alakazam. And don't need an elaborate plan, cause static's the man. I'm the man, baby. Ha. I'm the man, baby. That's my grandma. Call me Sam the man. From the jump. What?
Unfortunately, well aware of that it's not cool to be smart in the hood. So what made you be confident enough in what you were saying and doing to not worry about that?
Cause I'm fucking cool, man. That's something I know already. If I don't know nothing else, I already know. I'm a leader and I'm cool as shit, man. To this day.
Well, that'll do it.
That will, man.
Yo, check it out. It's like this, yo, it's cool at first, but then the fun don't last. Cause all I really learned is how to get a blunt rolled fast. Wonder why I always had to treat my lungs so bad. Then decided to take a walk down this unknown path. Then wander off as I ponder thoughts as I drift. While rappers trying to get on, I'm getting off of the grid. What's the point of making music if nobody can hear it? I'm a spirit, it's not for you to love, hate, or revere it. Yo, so to conform for the fans, I'm not. I'm trying to find some random spots and abandoned lots. The puff pop, I gotta stop for my lungs' sake. But need a spot where I can go to jot on my lunch break. breaks. And if I'm not writing, I'm a lyrical analyst. And never disrespect the cannabis, cause I'm a fan of his. And LL, KRS, Cool G is still a beast, along with Killer Priest and all the other killer bees. My favorite rappers are less popular than ever. His lyricism nowadays seems not to be the measure. So I bet that my next album you cannot predict. Is when you think you have me figured out, I do the opposite. But how could I ever feel proud of an accomplishment when constantly reminded that I ain't bring any dollars in? Overly critical by shit they didn't listen to, but unpredictable because I'm still original. My vision's inspired at an ever-changing pace with a specific acquired discriminating taste that as you grow begins to change with age, unless of course you stop learning and remain the same. So don't worry about me cause I'm good, since I found a way to live and not be understood, and been the most productive with the least, cause I'm a beast who just front constructive with critiques. I write for anyone who's willing to listen, cause it could be a benefit if they can feel it within them. Then I'll break through the ceiling with infinite possibilities, cause whoever you're feeling is killing, it's not as ill as me, unless you listen to the same shit as me, which I doubt cause I'm deep within the chambers with heat, digging in the crates until I perfected myself. I promise that you'll never get the style from anywhere else. Yo, cause these are only songs that I can tell, written with a listener of mine, but not so I can sell. Cause it's my life, which is mine, that's it. And ain't changing like Larry David with a Seinfeld script. But not equating what I say to a show, but I would say no, just to keep creative control. Yo, so keep your concern to yourself, cause the more that you're projecting it, the worse you can tell. It's cool at first, but then the fun don't last, cause all I really learned is how to get a blunt rolled fast. Wonder why I always had to treat my lungs so bad, then decided to take a walk down this unknown path. Then wander off and ponder thoughts as I drift. While rappers trying to get on, I'm getting off of the grid. But what's the point in making music if nobody can hear it? I'm a spirit, it's not for you to love, hate, or revere it.
I've read where writers feel a strong sense of power. Do you feel that at all, and can you tell us a bit about
Yes,
that?
I do. I wouldn't write unless I did feel it. As you get older, you lose things, you know. You lose people, you lose hair, you lose teeth, you lose life eventually.
Check the audio, I just thought you ought to know that you left me all alone when you went up off and go. We could've talked but no, what you did was awfully low, probably cause you lost your soul. Lately I've been on a roll, secluded in my special musical zone, and it's been beautiful to grow while staying true to my own. But nobody should have to do it alone, and later on I'm sure those actions you won't choose to atone. Cause whatever it is you're doing this for, as a root to its core, which for you is rude to ignore and too immature. But what I want for you is a cure, cause whatever it is, just know someone's been through it before. All you need is self-love and devout prayer, and a reason to wake up, driven without fear. Cause you'll never prosper, full of doubt, scared, and may have to go elsewhere, but know that they're out there. Yeah. You ought to know, y'all, that you're never alone, dog. You ought to know, y'all. But to be honest, I'm so used to being solo and doing it all myself that I could really use some promo. Cause overall they didn't root for me as locals, but that's okay cause now my fan community is global. Not to insult you, but you slept up on me comfortably, and most of the times I felt like I was dreaded in your company. Probably because you never could keep up with me and hold the grudge for me, cause you regret what you've become to be begrudgingly unfulfilled. How the lifeline went, searching for a thrill through a pill despite time spent. I just want someone to chill and write rhymes with, willing and like-minded. Still I just can't find it, cause personally the funk I never faked once. I changed up on another brother to chase stunts, so wanna hang with many peers cause they judge. My friends change every 7 years like taste buds. Yeah. You ought to know, y'all, that you're never alone, dog. You ought to know, y'all. Yo, so I don't make my daily regimen known, so when I'm in the studio I just pretend to be home. Plus one with God, so I'm never alone. Plus not to mention the connections in my cellular phone. But I'm regularly stoned, people can tell by my tone, cause it's the medicine that helped me go to fend for my own. Then once I get it, I set it and set him in stone. Then for the record, I said it to let it be known. The only God can rely on his eye, and the only guidelines I abide to his guides. But not the kind you can find in the sky, cause the inner workings of God weren't designed for the eye. In fact, the connections derive from inside. So you're given talents I wouldn't advise you to hide. But it's really up to you in due time to decide to subscribe or deny to what's divinely aligned. You ought to know, y'all, that you're never alone, dog. You ought to know, y'all.
I must be leaving, but it's not always gonna be this way. All things must pass. All things must pass away.
Yo, if you only knew what I went through to bring this music to you, maybe you wouldn't undermine me like you usually do. Learning how to live alone again, this pad has been my only friend. I wrote it in the past and it'll be captured when it spoke again. But no matter how great a moment you have, by the time you know it, everyone's moved on it and passed. So stay in the present whenever it's presented, remembered for your efforts and what's left when we've ascended. That's why I'm religiously gripping this pen, because the last time I quit was when my discipline went, my mission went left. But no, I wasn't finished just yet. Forgive and forget, in life you learn to live and to let. But seemed to take it personal at every turn that I took, made every mistake that I could until I learned by the book. But now I'm finally afoot, they're not concerned as they look, and don't bite the bait cause I can see it's a worm on a hook. But back then, I felt I wasn't worthy of worth, and if your intent was to purposefully hurt me, it worked. So when I flow, just know my soul is at stake, and I didn't grow by mistake. Yo, I know that I'm great. It seems there's more MCs now than fans, but in the end there's not many albums that sound like Sam's. But understand, cause I was just like you, trying to figure out a way that I could clutch mics too. But if you could only see how much I've grew, I'm positive that you probably got a tough life too. We all do. I'm not saying you can't be better than me, I'm just saying that you can do it more consecutively. So quit effing with me, cause this was destined to be. I'll put my life in this and soon I'll be your legend to be. Once every record's released with immeasurable feats, and every lesson's been teached and the message received. Not every little leaguer makes it to the major leagues. The same's for music, same for anyone who's chasing dreams. Will get crushed whether you flunk or achieve them, and make you hate the people that you used to love when you meet them. So I keep it perfectly honest with students. Unless you really love it, I wouldn't advise you to do it. And plus, I've always been good at this shit, regardless of the fact other people just couldn't admit. Probably cause I'm vulnerable and I don't look as legit, but these words become immortal with every book that I script. These songs are my life with all of my might. Express myself whether you think it's wrong or it's right. I'm shining so bright, it's blinding your sight. So quit denying I'm nice, these rhymes are my life. And I've been round long enough to know that nothing lasts, and in the end the righteous always have the upper half. So in these tracks, I've captured what I'm dreaming. I'm rapping for a reason, only facts that I believe in. Unless it's tragic, though it's only lasting for the weekends. All things must pass and everything happens for a season. So in these tracks, I've captured what I'm dreaming. I'm rapping for a reason, only facts that I believe in. Unless it's tragic, though it's only lasting for the weekend. All things must pass and everything happens for a season. Yeah.
Like, yo, people don't, this is the thing, people don't talk about this shit. The music business will make you or break you. And I say that to say, we seen a few people kill themselves over this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you're not trained to be pushed into the spotlight. You're not trained to manage your money. You're not trained to deal with people. And it could become overwhelming, especially for a young person. You know what I'm saying? Like, things might be cool, and then, you know, a month or a year year later, everything, you ain't nobody. Or people making fun of you, you know, or your chick leave you, or you get taken to child support, whatever the case may be. But this music business is dog eat dog, man. I wouldn't recommend nobody get into this shit. Like, I do this shit because I love the music.
Lost this dope idea, shit. Lost my thought. Damn. Just another day of trying to make the pen job, but for whatever reason I ain't doing the best job. No calls, texts, or emails up in my inbox. Writer's block, you can almost hear a pin drop. I feel like I can never finish what I start, with the same beat on repeat while I'm sitting in the dark. Damn, these are truly the worst times, trying to write a rhyme, but I'm stuck in the first line. I'm throwing darts in the dark, spiritually from the heart, and left a mark with this art. Yo, yet I can hardly think, and am selective with what I spit when I'm carving a sink. So every bar's a tattoo, and once you got one, it'd be hard not to have two. But my inner critic's stuck in the way, and I'm very aware that it's rare I got nothing to say. Cause every day there's always something to express, but the day I just can't come up with nothing, I'm a mess. And that's why I feel hollow and won't speak, cause this writer block cloud's been following all week. So now I'm drawing a blank, even though I know I got plenty more in the tank. But nothing worthy of writing, so I'm in bed late in the afternoon, up early at night. And on most days I would've made up a whole rhyme, but now I'm shooting blanks, steady wasting my own time. Impatient with no grind, terrified and scared to hit the stage when it's go time. Underdog, I'm deranged and exhausted. Something's off, thinking maybe I lost it. Or maybe someone laced the tree I was puffing, cause I couldn't even see and was way too eager to function. Yeah, in spite of your tears, what you're witnessing here is a writer's worst fear. The shit is making me nauseous, like somebody just flipped the creativity off switch. Feels like I gotta spell a curse to break. Shaking nervous, got me searching for a word to say. Like maybe I shouldn't be holding the mic, but then again I wouldn't even really know what it's like. So y'all are not gonna stop them. I mean, just look at all the different concepts I'm jotting. Yeah, so writer's block's not an option, cause to be honest, yo, I got the opposite problem. So y'all are not gonna stop them. I mean, just look at all the different concepts I'm jotting. Yeah, so writer's block's not an option, cause to be honest, yo, I've got the opposite problem. Yeah, can't stop, yo.
I go with forgive 'em, you know, with what comes to me over the celestial wireless.